The Kansas City Chiefs are currently favored to win the Super Bowl in 2024, but you can't be 100% sure. Heck, who knows? It's possible. The Detroit Lions could win it. No. The outcome of roulette wheels, dice, and cards are such complicated systems, it's impossible to predict their outcome. Even more complicated are football teams and their games. That's why the teams play each other to determine the winner. You couldn't be sure of the winner by merely looking at the team's stats. There are too many unknowns. For example, a key player could get hurt on the very first play of the game, or one of them may be suffering from muscle cramps or the flu, or another is playing extra hard because his mother is at the game. Some other things are simpler to predict. A spaceship on its way to the moon has a very specific path that it will follow. It has a known trajectory and speed. The gravity of the Earth and Moon are both known, as are formulas that describe how gravity interacts with the ship. And yet, even these trips require tweaking at the landing, because everything isn't perfectly predictable. For example, the ship may have hit a piece of dust during the trip, or one of the rocket burns was off by a millisecond, or the astronauts moved around inside the ship and altered its trajectory. Those may be minor events, but when the trip is 239,000 miles long, minor events along the way cause big changes in the end. The only things that are 100% predictable are those in your mind. It's a place where space has no dust. Burn times are perfect, and the astronauts don't move inside the capsule. Math in that world gives you perfect predictability. Theoretical systems always give the right answer. For example, 1 + 1 always equals 2, and even more complicated math problems, like sending a spaceship to the moon, are 100% predictable. That's because there are unchangeable rules the system follows. Both math and physics principles dictate expected outcomes. It would be great if the real world functioned like the one in your mind, but it doesn't. Life is messy. The best scientists can do is make good estimates of outcomes. Thus, it will always require tweaking at the end of the trip to land the ship. Science can be very precise, but remember, it's not perfect. Please click the thumbs up icon below if you like this video. Also leave your comments and questions below or write me. Until the next video, remember humility, thanks, and joy.